What makes a person truly unshakable? It's not luck, it's not talent, it's not even intelligence, it's discipline. And more specifically, it's the daily habits that shape your inner strength. The Stoics knew this well. They weren't just thinkers, they were doers. They believed in creating a fortress within themselves, a mental stronghold that nothing from the outside world could penetrate. These habits weren't just routines, they were battle armor for the mind. In a world where chaos is constant, emotional storms hit without warning, and people disappoint you more than they uplift you, how do you remain steady? How do you hold your ground while others crumble? The answer lies in the ancient wisdom of Stoic habits. Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, Epictetus. They lived in violent, unpredictable times, yet they carried themselves with grace, strength, and unshakable clarity. Not because life was easy, but because they had habits that made their minds untouchable. They trained themselves every single day. Just like an athlete doesn't skip training, the Stoics didn't skip mental discipline. They knew emotions could betray you, distractions could steal your purpose, and comfort could weaken your edge. So they built systems, principles, and behaviors to armor their peace and power. Today, I'm going to walk you through 7 Stoic habits, powerful, practical, and proven, that you can build into your life starting now. These habits aren't fluff. They've been battle-tested for centuries. If applied, they will change your posture, your presence, and your power. Let's begin. The first habit is morning stillness. Before the world begins its noise, the Stoic starts with silence. Marcus Aurelius began his days not by checking messages or responding to drama, but by reflecting. He reminded himself that people would be rude, selfish, jealous, that setbacks would come, that his job wasn't to control the chaos, but to remain grounded in his own virtue. This kind of reflection in the first 10 minutes of your day can anchor your mindset. Instead of being pulled into emotional reactions, you set your intentions like a general preparing for war. This is mental armor. The second habit is controlling your inputs. We live in the age of dopamine overload, social media, breaking news, endless noise. The Stoic doesn't feed the mind with chaos. Seneca said, "If you wish to be wise, avoid the company of fools." In today's world, that includes digital fools. Detox your mind by choosing what you consume with intention. Books, not tweets. Silence, not gossip. Focus, not clutter. This builds clarity and inner sharpness. The third habit is journaling, but not the Dear Diary kind. This is strategic self-inquiry. What did I do well today? Where did I fall short? What emotion dominated me? How can I improve tomorrow? These questions forge awareness, and awareness is the beginning of mastery. Journaling makes your thoughts visible. Once they're on paper, you can tame them. The Stoics used writing to discipline their minds, just as a warrior sharpens his sword. So far, we've covered morning stillness, disciplined inputs, and strategic journaling. But that's just the beginning. What comes next will elevate not only your mindset, but your impact. The fourth Stoic habit is mastering restraint. In modern life, where instant reactions are the norm, the ability to pause is a superpower. Most people act on impulse. They speak without thinking, act without clarity, and regret it later. But a Stoic practices the art of the pause. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." When someone provokes you, when life throws chaos your way, your first instinct might be to fight, argue, defend. But the Stoic steps back, asks, "Is this worth my energy? Will reacting help or hurt me?" That small space between trigger and response is where your freedom lives, and it's a muscle you must train. The fifth habit is focusing relentlessly on your circle of control. You can't control the market, your boss's mood, or whether someone betrays you. But you can control your actions, your preparation, your response. Epictetus said, "There is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond our power." That mindset alone removes 80% of daily anxiety. If this message hits deep, it means you're ready to grow, to build a mind that's not just strong, but unshakable. And if you're serious about leveling up, hit that subscribe button. This channel isn't just videos, it's your daily Stoic gym. So subscribe now, sharpen your edge, and let's keep going. The sixth habit is practicing self-discipline, not as punishment, but as a source of inner peace. The Stoics believed that without discipline, we become slaves to our desires. Seneca wrote, "No man is free who is a slave to his passions." Think about that. Every time you skip the workout, lash out in anger, or indulge in pointless distraction, you give away control. Discipline is the quiet decision to choose long-term gain over short-term pleasure. It's waking up early when your body begs for more sleep. It's choosing stillness over drama. It's doing what needs to be done, even when no one's watching. A Stoic mind doesn't wait for motivation. It moves with purpose. The seventh and final habit is deep reflection. Before sleep, ask yourself, what did I do well today? Where did I fall short? How can I be better tomorrow? Marcus Aurelius did this every night. His journal wasn't a place for ego, it was a mirror for truth. This habit forces growth, sharpens awareness, and aligns you with your values. And over time, you begin to see patterns: what drains your energy, what makes you lose control, and what strengthens you. These 7 habits aren't quick fixes, they're not hacks. They are the armor and sword of a modern-day Stoic, built day by day, choice by choice. Because being unshakable isn't about pretending to be tough, it's about becoming grounded, calm, and immovable in the chaos of life. Now imagine living every single day with these 7 habits in your corner. You wake up with purpose, you carry yourself with calm, you see obstacles not as threats, but as training. And even when chaos hits, when life tries to shake you, you don't flinch. Why? Because you've built the inner fortress. The storm may rage outside, but inside, you remain still. That is Stoic strength. That is power without noise. And the best part? It's not reserved for the elite or the ancient philosophers. It's available to you, right now, with one simple decision: to begin. You don't need to overhaul your life in a day. Just start with one habit, master it, then layer the next. Let the discipline stack. Let the clarity grow. Over time, you'll become a person others look to when things go wrong, not because you're loud, but because you're solid. So here's the question that matters most. Which of these habits will you commit to today? And how different could your life look a month from now if you actually followed through?